So, today in episode 61, which will air on March 9th, I think I put the significant finds up today, though. Let me see, let me get my glasses out here. Here we go. And we found a really. It's funny because I don't like I don't like. I find it boring a little bit to do the zinc rolls. Let me move this up. Maybe if I move it over like this. How's that? Um, but when you find a zinc error, it seems a little more significant. Well, I shouldn't say that, but well, I don't find too many copper errors. I mean, I find these weird coppers, but not like true blue double die copper errors. I don't find too many true blue. I find a lot of like beautiful coppers and misaligned dies, maybe an off-centered, um, you know. But generally speaking, coppers are more valuable than zincs. Just like if you have 100 coppers, you got whatever, $2.50. If you got 100 zincs, you got like 50 cents. Anyway, this is what we found. And I know I showed this, like I said, in the significant findings, but I want to look at this A. See how close we can get. It's more than the A, really. It's the but let's see how we can do here. I don't know why it's moving for. I guess it's moving because I'm moving it. There we go. And there we go. It went. Now, I mean, that's not, the bottom line in the middle of the A is straight. Okay? So I think, is there another A? Yeah, in America here. I'll go to America and you can see, oh wow, is that one also? Okay, how about another A? That's how the A's look. It's a straight line. So even that A, so these, and it's difficult to see for whatever reason. I guess, like I said, this microscope isn't that hot, but um, there's all kinds of stuff going on with this. I'm going to say it's a double die error. It's a something error. It's funny because with the camera, the phone camera, you can see the I guess you can see it a little bit around the C. But like, let me see, with a loop, I'm gonna look at it with the loop. I could lower it. Believe it or not, I might have to lower it. Yeah, you can see the doubling impression. Um, in like all of America. You can see a shadow around the Lincoln Memorial. You can see a bunch of stuff going on with this penny. But the most obvious, I guess you can see a little bit there with the C. But that A, it almost looks like if it's a different letter or something. I don't understand that, how that happened. So, Eric is my go-to guy, and Otis and Rockers are my go-to guys for the for assistance with the error. But Eric has that knowledge with the what is that, different series, different error, different double die types. So, but you can see the E, they like all these letters, they're like off, and I'm assuming it's because the hub, something with the, I don't have it in front of me. I guess in time I'll learn exactly how the error gets created. I guess the hub is a little off, and that throws a doubling of the the letters, everything around the rim, close to the rim, it makes it just changes things. So yeah, you can see it there. You can see it all over. I'm gonna actually lower this down. I'm wondering if I'm too close, which doesn't make sense, but you never know. So here, let me see. Like if I'm losing some detail from being too close, I'm saying. I'm just gonna try to yeah, yeah, you can see I thought okay. So close is good for some things and not for others. There you go. Sorry about that. Maybe that's too contrasty. All right. Well, you can see some of it. Can you see the shadow on the? Yeah, you can see the shadow a little bit there. But in the Americas, where you really see it. So you see the. I don't know if what I have the. Anyway, that's the error. You can see it. You can see the line going through America, and you can see the A is totally not in. I don't know. It almost looks like there's an O. It looks like a drop, like a water drop. And even that A is also has some of that going on. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Maybe one of these days I'll get a better microscope or something. You can see that. Oh, you see the doubling there. Look in the S and the T. Oh, the whole states. The whole. How about? Do I have too much light? Huh. Okay. How about this? Oh, I took a picture. All right, I wasn't trying. I was trying to do this with the light. There's a. All right. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So maybe that helped out a little bit. Yeah, you can see the doubling in the T. I mean, through the microscope on the T, the E, the D, the S, the T. Um, that A looks kind of normal. Yeah, but it's really America that has the most stuff going on, and specifically that A to the right over there. So okay, even that R looks really thin at the top. So this, like I said, this was from episode 61. It'll air on March 9th. But I wanted to do a microscope video on this. Right? Is that what it's called? It's called a microscope? I don't know what it's called. Whatever it is, I'm doing it. So I hope everybody likes it. I hope everybody likes the other videos I've been putting up lately. If I didn't say I did not say a formal thank you to all the new subscribers who got me over 2,000. I don't know. I'm trying not to make like a too big of a deal over it. You know what I mean? But it is a big deal, and I want to say thank you, especially to everybody who said thank you for getting to 2,000 subscribers. That was like, I don't know, like yesterday or something. We already got close to 2,050 already. So that's pretty cool. 30, 40, 50 subscribers a day, especially what's today? It's a Monday, so usually the weekends is where I get the most subscribers. But so I'm appreciative. I just want to say that, and hopefully people like these types of videos where so I'm gonna try to add new stuff and different stuff to keep everybody's interest, and even for me, right? Like I don't know, like so a good question is, well, what's that worth? Well, again, I would have to find out the type of error this is, right? Because is it or is it multiple, right? Is it like a double die plus a strike error? I don't know. Is it all the same? Is it a hub shift? I don't know, you know. So um, there was a there was an error from the other day. I'm not sure if it's public yet, but you know Eric's a member, so we spoke about it, and yeah, you can see it in the C, the doubling right there. You see in the C, yeah, and all of them. I know there's a lot of doubling going on, and you know we were talking about whether or not it's a type 8 versus a type 9, and when I did research on the type 8 versus type 9, the type 9s were like 10 to whatever $40 depending on you know the type of, I guess depending on how the doubling looked, how significant the doubling was. But the type 8 was in the hundreds of dollars, and I thought it was a type 8 because the type 8 showed specifically on that website, talked about the I and the N being doubled, and that was exactly what was in that penny. I don't know if I did I might have did a video on it already. I'm not I mean it might be posted. I don't remember. Could be from yesterday or the day before. Or it could be next week. But regardless, um, so if that is a type 8, which I think it is, uh, a graded one I saw similar. I'm saying similar, not the same or not exactly, but was like $1,100 graded and given that designation of a type 8 double die. So this one, I don't know what it is, right? And it has other stuff. Why it has like that thing going on with the A? I don't know what that is, where the letters are deformed from the hub movement on the peripheral. I don't know what that means. I don't know what type error that is. So you would have to find out. I would have to find out the type of error that is, and then see what they're selling for and what they sold for, and that's how you find out what a coin is worth, right? So similar ones and what they sold. You could look for sales, but really you could take something that's $1, someone could ask $100 for, but it's only selling for $1, so the person's out of his mind asking for $100. So that's really the question. What's it selling for? It's an obvious error. The only question is what type of error it is. So I'll leave it at that. Hopefully you found that interesting, and hopefully you watched the full-length video when it comes out on March 9th. And of course, if you want to become a member, you can see it right now. But otherwise, I will see you on the next one. OBS, I really like it. Thank God. It's kind of complicated, but you can see the mic thing moving here. That tells you that the mic's working. So it's pretty cool. All right. All right. Thanks. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.